Excuse me, sir. Have you got a couple of moments?
Yeah, I think it can, yeah. What do you want to ask me then?
Well, we're conducting a nationwide survey, and
Ooh.
we really wanted to ask you what you think of clowns.
Oh, clowns. Now, that's a funny thing, isn't it? Because they're good and bad on them later on things, and there. Well, I was having some soup the other day, and I was thinking to myself, we're going to go to the circus, and we're going to see a clown this afternoon. But I thought, no, I don't want to, because I don't really like clowns very much,
So, what do you think one should do to address the problem of the clowns? What exactly should we be doing?
Well, I don't know, really. I mean, maybe, I think probably the best thing to do with them straight away is release the clowns. That's what I would say, yeah.
Mr. Hindlesham, what are you doing out of bed? Everything all right?
It most certainly is not. Your staff are appalling.
I'm sorry you're upset. What's the problem?
Your nurses are not providing an adequate service.
What's happened?
Well, take Yasmin, for instance. Yesterday, she took me into the shower.
That's it? We have to keep you clean, Mr. Hindlesham, and you're well enough now for assisted showers.
But she removed my clothes and started soaping me all over in the most intimate places. But when it was clear that I was, ready, she just dressed me in pyjamas and put me back to bed.
I see. Mr. Hindlesham, I don't think
And
you understand.
the madam of this establishment, are even worse.
Excuse me?
Every day you start a lap dance on me, touch my body, get me into a state of frenzied excitement. Then you just leave.
I just come round to change your colostomy bag and check the monitors.
You little cock tease. This can't be good for my health.
What are you suggesting?
First of all, your colleagues should smarten themselves up a bit. The women need short PVC skirts, stockings and suspenders. Show a bit of cleavage the way nurses are supposed to look.
Mr. Hindlesham, this is a hospital, not Spearmint Rhino, and your views are extremely outdated and offensive.
Do you mind? I'm a man of the world. I know there are nurses here of every gender who could cater for all persuasions. The point is, your staff won't go the whole hog.
You expect us to have regular sexual intercourse with you?
Of course. It's the best sort of care you can provide.
Don't be ridiculous.
It's not fair that you withhold life's pleasures from me. I'm not a well man, and I might not have much time left.
Now, look, Mr. Hindlesham, we're all overworked and underpaid here, so please stop wasting my time with these outrageous demands. If you want something more bespoke, you'll have to try Bupa.
I already have, but I heard the NHS nurses were dirtier.
Back to bed now, on your own.
I've got money. Retired hedge fund manager,
So you'd be prepared to pay extra for special services?
I would remunerate you very generously. In cash.
Right, come along with me. It's time for your shower, Mr. Hindlesham.
Release the clowns!
Where gods play games with the lives of men, and the strong trample the weak underfoot.
Oh, I'm being trampled!
One hero stood tall against the forces of darkness.
Xena, save us!
She was Xena,
Judge! Oh, wait, did I leave the tap on?
warrior princess.
I can't put my finger on it, but something's not right.
Xena, warrior princess.
Does putting a kiss on that scroll come off a bit desperate?
Release the clowns?
Dylan, I'm 3. You're 3, yes. Come in. Thanks for taking time out to pop by. I know it's nearly your bedtime.
I'm 3.
Yes. Take a seat.
Yeah.
No, not in the dog's basket. Pop yourself up here.
Toby.
That's right. Your dog's name is Toby. Now, this is just an appraisal. Nothing to worry about. Just see what areas we can improve on, that sort of thing.
I'm a big boy. Rawr.
Excellent. And you are... let's see. Ah, yes, a cowboy.
Yeah. Pew, pew.
Yes, it says you've been a cowboy since,
Yogi.
since you ate a yoghurt. Yes, so that would be this morning.
Yogi.
Though I understand you took a career break, which you spent
Rawr.
as a dinosaur. And you went travelling to
Yogi.
the kitchen for another yoghurt, yes. Now, I see there are some gaps in your CV.
Poo.
You were pooing?
Poo.
Oh, you're pooing now, I see. And is that something you're interested in, pooing?
I'm a big boy.
Well, that's good to know. Opportunities to poo certainly crop up from time to time. We'll keep our ear to the ground.
Da 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 da.
Hold that thought. Now, I understand you intend to pull a girl's hair and tell her she smells.
Brum. Brum.
I see. Well, that's a big commitment. You're very young. I mean, I waited till I was 4. And I understand she already has 2 dollies from a previous Christmas. Well, that's a lot of responsibility to take on, but I guess when you know, you know.
I'm 3.
Now, in your capacity as a cowboy, I understand that you've been involved in a dispute with Black Hat Jack McFat the Outlaw.
Yeah.
And how do you feel you coped with that particular challenge?
Pew. Pew, 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 pew. You go, you big smelly Black Hat Jack. Pew, pew.
Well, there you are, you see, that's a lot of pews. Wastage is something we're rather hot on at the moment. Do you not feel that perhaps a couple of pews would have sufficed?
No.
Well, that's,
Pew, pew.
Well, yeah, that's 2 more. That's my point. Now, do you feel that your issue with Black Hat Jack McFat the Outlaw reached an amicable resolution? Oh, he exploded. I see. And had some form of help in terms of conflict resolution been available to you? Do you think that you might have... Oh, you're asleep. Well, not to worry. I'll switch the light off. Ah, can't see anything.
Release the clowns.
Hand over your gold, unwary travellers, or we'll cut your throats.
Ha! 'Tis you that is unwary, bandit scum, for this party is protected by Zena.
Put up your swords and die, or... I really must cut out gluten.
Warrior Princess.
I'm sure I've forgotten Mum's birthday.
Zena, warrior princess.
I bet these sandals aren't even biodegradable.
Release the clowns.
Member of staff to aisle 4, please. Clean up on aisle 4. As quick as you can, please, Gary. That stuff will stain the flooring. Customers are requested to step around the puddle for their own safety. Just for clarification, could the customer currently waist deep in R4 please make his way to the edge as soon as possible? Customers are reminded there is to be no running, ducking or bombing in aisle 4. Thank you. Oh, I hate to say I told you so. Member of staff of rope and buoyancy aid to aisle 4, please. That went wrong very quickly. Member of staff with CPR experience to aisle 4, please. Don't worry, Gary, you did your best. Member of staff with undertaking experience to aisle 4, please. Customers wishing to leave floral tributes in aisle 4 are reminded that they need to pay for the bouquets first. Honestly, what is wrong with you people? Don't sniff the flowers if you have fucking allergies. Member of staff with antihistamines to aisle 4, please. Customers are asked to refrain from taking selfies with the deceased. Thank you. This store is now closing. Just go home, all of you, please. Bowl of gin to the tannoy desk, please.
Eagle, release the guards.
Yes, master.
Tremble, mortals, for I am dread Hades. None shall escape my realm, and those who seek to will burn in the pits of Tartarus.
We have no fear of Hades, nor even death itself, for we are shielded by the heroic demi-goddess, Xena.
Let us pass, Hades, or you'll regret it, for I... Hang on. Have we run out of milk?
Warrior princess.
Do I walk like a duck? I feel like I walk like a duck.
Xena, warrior princess.
If we don't leave now, we'll get stuck in traffic.
Release the clowns.
10 years ago, a crack unit of stereotypical Yorkshire folk were arrested for a crime they didn't commit. They promptly escaped from high-security stockade to London Underground. Today, still travelling on Circle Line, they survive as Yorkshire folk for hire. If you've a problem, if no one else can help, and so long as it's not tea time, maybe you can hire the A-Up team.
We've got confirmation. There's 20 hostages in the bank. Perimeter and roadblocks are set up.
Good work, Sergeant. Now the waiting game starts.
I'm sorry, madam, but this is a police emergency. If you could please...
Give over. I've had 15 kids and 2 of them are still alive, so I'm not taking any of your lip, missy. Who's in charge here?
I am. Who the hell are you?
Marjorie Ebdenthwaite.
Not the...
Aye, the leader of the A-Up team.
What are you doing here? This isn't Yorkshire. You've got no jurisdiction.
Nay, lass, but there's a proud son of Bridlington in that bank, and I'm damned if I'm going to let a soft southern teapot like you bugger this up.
I've got this situation under control.
Oh, really? Then how come my team's already making the move?
She's right, Gob. Look, some old bloke's going straight up to the front door.
Who the...
That's Will Chappell, the most wistful, whimsical old wazzock in the East Riding. He's running interference.
Stop or I'll blow your fucking head off.
No need to be like that, young man. You know, this puts me in mind of a glorious afternoon we had in the summer of '68. Or was it 72?
I mean it, I'll fucking do ya.
No, it was 68, because mine Vera's bunions were playing her up something chronic, and you like this, she'd sat on a bench right on some chewing gum. Oh.
He'll keep him distracted for hours, blithering on about now.
And who the hell's that woman in the micro-skirt and 4-inch stilettos tottering down the side of the building?
Tracy Braddle. Biggest slapper in Leeds, and that's saying summat.
You alright?
All right, darling. What you doing here?
I've been out on Raz. Happen to get turned on by men with big guns. And I can see you've got a very big gun.
Oh, yes, treacle.
Fancy a quick shag behind bins?
Whoa.
She'll keep him busy. And give him herpes.
So you're distracting the lookouts. That's not going to save those hostages.
No, but he is.
White Rose, 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 Yorkshire, Yorkshire, Yorkshire.
Arthur Cartwright, the most drunk, angry, violent bastard in the history of Yorkshire.
Why is he taking off his shirt?
'Cause that's what he does.
Have it, you cockney wankers!
My God, I can't watch. I mean, I've beaten confessions out of people, but this is...
Here, you daffy. That's how we take care of business, Yorkshire style. Job done.
Come on, get up so I can give you some more, you crazy fools!
I love it when a plan comes together. Now, let's get home for tea.
Release the Clown starred Karen Morden, Alex Marion, Phil Whelans, Holly Meachin, Casper Michaels, Joe Tilley, Martin Hyder, Phil Nice, Nick Hildred, Amy Holmes and Marco Chu. It was written by Alex Marion, Nick Hildred, Phil Whelans, Karen Morden and Owen Archlim. The social media plenipotentiary is Dan Willis and the show is produced by Nick Hildred and Alex Marion. If you want more fun, check out No Phony Podcast Network's stable of great shows. Frolic in a meadow with ABCD bags, punt down a river in the company of politics with dummies, or get yourself dolled up for Saturdays with chicken duck. And if after all that you've got a spare minute or two, we'd love it if you could give us a review on iTunes. After all, every little helps. Oh crap, now we're going to get sued by Tesco's. See you in 2, unless we're in prison.